In this video, I want to show you a pretty recent and quite unique feature of LinkedDataHub, which is about generating containers from SPARQL endpoint. So we'll be automatically generating entry points into a SPARQL endpoint, which contains a data set that we might not even be familiar with, right? So in this case, I have a blank instance of LinkedDataHub, and then I'll be using the AtomGraph healthcare repository, which contains some data. I mean, I'm looking at some results now, and I can assume it contains some data about clinical trials and related diseases and genes and so on. But we can assume I don't know that. The only thing is I have is the SPARQL endpoint URL, right? So first we need to create a SPARQL service for that endpoint, just to register it in the system, and I'll call it healthcare. Call the document healthcare as well, right? So now it's in the system. We can already explore it using the SPARQL editor, for example, if we want to. But this time we're generating containers, right? So I'll create a container here, which will be the top level, and we'll generate the new ones as children of this container. So I'll call it healthcare as well. And healthcare as a container and as a service, those are just different things. Okay, and now we can go on and click the add button on the top left here in the navigation bar and choose generate containers, right? So first we need to fill out the top level or the parent container. So we look up healthcare here, and then we also need to pick the service. So that will be the healthcare service, right? And now the first thing we need to do is to load schema by clicking this button here. And LinkedDataHub executes a SPARQL query and loads the RDF types or the classes used in the dataset, right? And it even ranks them by the number of instances, the count of instances that they have in the dataset. And now we can pick and choose those classes using these checkboxes here. So I might not need owl class, so I'm removing this one, and I'll keep the rest of the classes. Now I can click the generate button, and for each of those classes we'll get a new container under healthcare, right? As you can see, we got 9 new containers here, one container for each of the class. And if we open that container, let's choose the clinical trials class, we get a collection of instances of that respective class. And now, LinkedDataHub is getting that collection by issuing SPARQL queries against the healthcare service, right? And from now on, we can, for example, change layout modes, the standard stuff. We can paginate the results, which is quite necessary because you can see the total number of results is over 60,000. We can change the sort order and so on. So, but the interesting stuff is probably the parallax navigation here on the right. And let's say we choose this mentions mesh diseases property, and now we'll jump from the set of clinical trials to the set of related diseases, right? So, and we have a separate video about navigating in LinkedDataHub, including the parallax navigation, so check that out as well. Thank you for watching.